You know, I can't believe they really went and made Inscryption in real life. It's so insane. What will they make next? I do not believe I have Ouroboros.
Hello, and welcome to Inscryption IRL.
You mean to tell me that they put Inscryption in real life?
They sure did. And by they, I mean I. Or I guess you mean I. Hello, everybody.
Howdy, folks.
I know I'm slightly late, and I apologize for that, but we're here, and we're ready to play some Inscryption. And I see we have a lot of new viewers in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know we have a particularly interesting viewer. Somebody who made a YouTube video that you guys should really check out. I hope I pronounced your name right. Carpengas Matt? I believe that's how it's pronounced. And let me see if I could find a link to the video. But if not, you're more than welcome to link the video as well. But the video I'm referring to is the creation of a fifth scribe. Very popular Inscryption video. Some of you have probably seen it.
You would be referring to the Scribe of Alchemy, correct?
Correct. Nifox, I believe, is their name. I watched the video somewhat recently again. I saw it last year, and then I watched it again because they came out with another one. Yes, that is you. That is indeed
Yes.
you. Feel free to link the video here. I believe it should allow you to link it, and you are more than welcome to, because it is a great video, and anybody who hasn't seen it should definitely check it out.
I highly agree.
But yes, I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. And again, so sorry for my tardiness. Sometimes the forest can be a little bit rough.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of surprising to wind up in the cabin and for you to not be here.
You know, I had to rustle up some squirrels for the game.
You know what, fair
They
enough,
have to be
fair
fresh,
enough.
you know, I don't give you the same reused squirrels every week, you know, that would be...
I mean, yeah. I've heard that, there's been a lot of, squirrel-related, shortages lately.
You know, it's those supply chain issues. They even affect me here out in the woods, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
I mean, hey, at least they aren't all going rabid, you know?
not yet, anyway. Rabies
Shit.
sometimes takes a while to kick in, so we'll have to wait and see.
Well, it's a good thing that they aren't gonna be living for that long.
Are my squirrels vegan? Oh... does eating other squirrels count? Then if so, then probably not.
It's some real grisly shit. I saw it on the way here.
So, I hope everybody's having a great week. I know we've spent about a month since we were last here, but I wanted to fit a game in before the end of September. And the perfect way to end the month, going into the spooky month of October.
It's the spooky month?
It sure is the spooky month, my favorite month.
So true.
Perfect way to celebrate the transition than with our dark little game here. So, without further ado, let's get started. When we last left off, I believe you had just defeated the Prospector.
Indeed.
And I believe I still owe you your rewards for that battle.
That you do.
Well, allow me to present you with 3 special cards.
Ooh, special.
As long as I can find where I put my special card box.
I wonder what they could possibly be.
Alright.
I wonder if one of them will be a skink or something. I say that as a joke. I couldn't think of like just a more average card than the skink.
Well, we have a particularly interesting group of reptiles for selection.
Oh.
We have the Almighty Gek. A fantastic addition to any deck. You can mold it to whatever you want. We
Incredibly
have...
true.
Oh! His twin brother, Gek. Slightly less moldable than his other brother.
Yeah.
And he does indeed make quite a few references if you add him to your deck. And most of the references are about old celebrities, so just a fair warning there.
Yep.
Had to put that disclaimer, because the last person who added them to their deck was quite annoyed.
I do believe I recall that, yep.
And then we have the Short-Horned Lizard. A high cost, but indeed high utility creature.
Remind me, Leshy. So, I am able to use the Golden Clover to reroll card choices, correct?
Correct.
Does that apply to boss rewards?
It indeed does, but you won't be able to re-roll for anything else until you move to another space, and there is indeed other stuff coming too, so...
Alright, let me take a look at my deck sheet.
You have quite the big deck, and yeah, let's pull that up for... Oh, that's YouTube. My bad. It's okay, it's just our video from last week.
Let's see. I do have a fair amount of bone cost cards, so... Well, actually, no, it's kind of an even mix. Remind me, the mechanics of the Short-Horned Lizard again?
The Short-Horned Lizard has target and infinite sacrifice. So it's like basically a black cat, but it has 3 damage, and you can target any space on the opposite side, so it doesn't necessarily just hit in front of it.
Alright. Oh, this is a rather tough choice. You know what? As much as I would love to go for the the deck that references old celebrities, I'm gonna have to go with the tried and true basic deck.
Basic Gek it is. You can't beat Basic Gek.
Well, you can. It's pretty easy. It only has 1 health.
I mean, that is very true, but if you bring it to a couple of campfires, that could change.
True.
Or take it to somebody who's willing to experiment on it. Did somebody say experiment?
I think you did. Ah, shit. Hi.
Well, hello there.
What's up, Doc?
That was quite the battle you had there.
I'll stay. Did you see the way I almost accidentally shot myself in the face?
I sure did. You have some moxie, kid. I'll give you that.
Why, thank you very much.
Say, since you seem like a brave kid, how would you like to participate in one of my experiments?
I'm gonna have to ask you to elaborate a bit more before I accept or not.
Well, tell me, have you ever visited one of those gruesome, barbaric sacrifice spaces?
I do believe so, yes.
Oh, you poor fool. I feel so bad for you. Well, never mind that. There is hope for you yet. I have a much more sophisticated method of improving your cards that bypasses all that unnecessary bloodshed. Would you like to transfer both the power of your sigils and the raw strength of your cards together?
You see, that's definitely a tempting offer, but I think I'm going to have to decline. I've seen a couple fucked up things in my time when it comes to just the results of various experimentations, especially those that go on in these woods. The offer's appreciated, but I'll have to pass.
No. Let's not be hasty. I know that sometimes participating in random experiments can be a little bit risky, but how about if I sweeten the deal and offer you some gold and maybe even a card for your troubles?
What card are you talking about?
Let's see. I can get you access to a rare card, more rare than legendary cards, if you would humble me by participating in one of my experiments.
I don't know if I necessarily trust that, given that you're not being fully upfront about what you're offering, but...
Fine, allow me to elaborate even further. You see, I'll take one of your creatures and transfer all of their attack, health, and sigils to another card. The only exception being, I will not touch a card that has visited that barbaric stone. It is already tainted at that point. So what do you say, kid?
Generally speaking, I'm not one to trust people with blood dripping out of their mouths, so I'm definitely gonna just pass up on the offer.
Well, I guess that is your loss then. We'll be seeing each other.
Sure, we will.
And with that, the doctor is gone. Ah, yes. One of my former challengers, Mr. Invisible. The doctor wanted me to say hi. So, he was very offended though, unfortunately.
that man is too blue to be a vampire, and therefore I don't want to know why he has blood in his mouth, because it's probably not as innocent of a reason. What do you mean painted him like that? That's just how he is. It's simply his complexion after who knows what kind of terrible experiments on himself.
Well, what a marvelous battle. Sorry I couldn't catch you sooner. I didn't want to interrupt your conversation with that strange fellow.
Strange is definitely one way of putting it.
So, I think I sense that you have some pelts for trading. Would you be interested in making some trades with me?
Indeed I would.
Alright then, let's see what you have.
If memory serves, I have 1 wolf pelt and a grand total of 3 golden pelts.
That does indeed seem to be the case. You know what? Because you had such a grand battle over there, I'll give you a special deal. I'll give you 4 picks from the golden card pile instead of just 3 if you'll trade all 4 cards. Would you like to accept that offer?
So, what you're suggesting is no wolf, no trade from the normal selection that one would get with a wolf pelt, and instead 4 golden pelt quality trades?
Correct.
Now that sounds like a steal to me.
Very well then. Let me find some good cards for you. Because of this generous offer, I'll give you a wider selection than usual.
That's very kind of you.
Alright, let's lay out some cards for you. Slim Jimmy, Wendigo, Dragon, Pride, Amoeba, and King Charles. Let me see if I can find some more selections. Ah, perfect. Jojo and Hide Behind.
Would you mind telling me what the sigils on the dragon are?
I believe... I wish Blue Mem were here. I believe it is a sigil called Judgment, and I would have to look it up again. Oh, Galaxy is looking for them. Thank you, Galaxy. I know Pride has a special effect where any card you play it in front of, it will mimic the attack and health +1 of any card you put it in front of.
I am aware of that. And what is Slim Jimmy's sigil?
Slim Jimmy is oh my gosh, I'm starting to forget what Slim Jimmy's does. I know it's been a long time since we've had Slim Jimmy.
I know it's a variant on the Mighty Leap sigil.
Yeah, it is a variant on that. Oh, I think it's like combined with like the Mole's sigil. So basically like...
Right.
Right, yeah, so it's like a Ultimate Guardian. Yeah, Pride is Mirror Tentacle's cooler cousin. The opposing and adjacent cards gain Airborne. Okay, yeah, that sounds right. That's what Dragon does.
Alright. Well, I'm definitely taking the dragon. What's the cost on King Charles?
It is a free card.
Then I'm definitely taking that. Is Wendigo a 2-blood or 3-blood?
3-blood. But it clears the entire lane.
And Pride is 2-blood, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty then. I'm going to take Slim Jimmy and Jojo.
Excellent choices. Would you like an item to go with your selections? I see there's room in your backpack.
Why, yes, I would.
Very well then. Your item choices are Mirror, Jar of Bones, or Hourglass.
Remind me what the mirror does.
The mirror copies the card opposing it.
Right.
Basically makes a perfect copy, but the benefit is, unlike Mirror Squid, it permanently stays as that copy, and you get to keep it in your deck. Although, it might be slightly off from the original.
I think I'll take the mirror then.
The mirror it is. An interesting card indeed. Well, it has been quite a pleasure doing business with you.
Indeed it has.
May we cross paths in the future. And with that, the trader is gone. Also, Galaxy is doing us a favor and helping us with the deck sheet tonight, so thank you so much, Galaxy. Appreciate the assistance. This is always a very complicated game to put on, so any and all help is,
What is
part of the buying,
what
so-
is the health on, or what is the attack and health on Slim Jimmy again? Is it 2-3?
Yeah, 2-3. And King Charles is 1-2, Dragon is 2-1, and Jojo is 4-5. My god, Jojo really is a powerhouse. That makes sense, though. He is very good at drawing blood.
I am unable to type 2 due to my keyboard being kinda broken. Thank you.
I think we got him in our deck sheet, so
Alright.
cool.
Uh,
Let's take a look at the map now, since we're on a new part of our map.
Indeed.
So, our very first space is the Witch's Cauldron. You see a familiar figure in the distance and smell that familiar stench from the cauldron. 'Twas the witch. Greetings. I hope you are enjoying that potion I gave you earlier.
Indeed I am.
Tell me.
It may not have come from me directly, but, well... I do have a clover now as well.
Tell me, would you like to try a different potion of mine?
Well, I've been having I've been having a pretty good run so far when it comes to well, you know, my sweat literally becoming bullets, but I think I'd actually like to stick with this one.
Oh, but you must see, you must at least see my new potion selection before you take off. Since you
know
enjoyed
what?
my first
you make
one
a
so
good
much.
point. Yes.
Alright, let me show you what I have. The Leafy Potion, the Down Feather Potion, and the All-Seeing Potion.
What exactly is the all-seeing potion?
Well, I can't give away all of my tricks, but what I can tell you is it might awaken your third eye.
Well then, against my better judgment, I'll take that eye potion. Or the all-seeing one.
you ingest the all-seeing potion. It tastes spicy on your tongue, and you immediately feel a tingly feeling all over your body, and then a pain in your forehead. Quite literally, a third eye grows out of your skull, and suddenly you feel awakened.
Neat.
Unfortunately, your bullet sweating ability is gone. You still have the bullets in your inventory, but you will only be able to get up to 3 in the future.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It was getting kind of painful, and all of that lead probably isn't good for my skin.
That was a very excellent choice of potion. I believe you'll be able to get some foresight for your future, which could prove useful in such an unpredictable place such as this.
It sure is unpredictable.
Well then, I hope you have a good journey, and maybe we'll cross paths once more before you face him.
When you say him, which him are you referring to?
That's for you to find out, my friend. And with that, and a
Well,
puff
I'll
of
see
smoke,
you around.
the witch is gone.
She's nice.
Indeed she is. The witch and I go back very far. Oh, right. Did I accidentally put the eye back in there? Sorry, I think I accidentally put the eye back in the witch's cauldron. But yes, that is your potion.
Alright.
And
Stinkbug, I'd have to agree with you, but I think I have seen a couple, or well, at least like one instance in which that isn't exactly the case.
And because of your gift of foresight, any space that's you normally would have to roll a dice to see what it would become, you get to see into the future. So now you know that space there is a magnifying glass.
And do I know what that is? Because I don't think I've ever seen a magnifying glass.
That is a fellow that likes to collect things, I believe.
Ah. Alrighty then. Well, I suppose... Wait. Okay, no, I got identities confused a bit, but I'll still go to the left anyways.
Perfect. Oh, also, I should let you know that you can also see further ahead in the map
Well,
with your gift of foresight. In case you wanted to get to see what lies ahead.
This is, in fact, very helpful.
Unfortunately, you cannot see the hidden spaces yet. You'll have to actually get to the map to unlock what those are. But you can at least see ahead what lies ahead.
Alright. The exclamation point spaces are
event
events
spaces.
that are... Okay, yep. And... I can't exactly tell. The path from the question mark to the skull across the river, is that going toward, like... which way is that going to or from?
Oh, that's if you go from skull to question mark, you could either go across the bridge up to the treasure chest or to the other skull and then the sacrifice space.
Okay, so it goes from question mark to skull, not skull to question.
Correct.
Okay. That...
And there is
Well-
a whole river connecting this place as well, as you can see.
I can, in fact, see that. Well, I am heading to the left.
To left it is.
Oh boy, more cards.
More cards, indeed. I think that's just what you were missing, was more cards.
Yep.
Alright. Let's find some cards for you. Card squid. Mantis. And corpse maggots.
Now, out of curiosity, does my foresight also allow me to see what other possible choices I may have were I to use the power of my clover? Or is that simply too unpredictable even
I'll let
for
you roll for that.
foresight?
Like a D&D game, I will let you roll for that.
Alright.
If you roll a 5 or a 6 on this 6-sided die, I will allow that.
Alright.
A 2. Unfortunately, your foresight was unable to predict an alternate set of cards. It was just too random for your foresight.
Oh well. Let's see.
Also, thank you for those who were dehydrated, because I definitely needed it.
Regardless of whether or not I can see the outcome, I'd like to use my golden clover.
Alright. You re-roll this set of cards. Skunk, opossum, and ant queen.
Ooh. Let me make sure of something. Alright, I think I'll be taking that skunk.
Skunk it is.
Well, there's the thing, Simon. Before you get foresight, you aren't going to know what foresight does. There's no way to foresee it.
Yeah, exactly. You would have had to have foresight to know what foresight does. Alright.
And I have foresight, not, well, you know, after sight. Although I guess I also have that. Huh.
Next.
Wait, no, that's literally what hindsight is. I'm kind of an idiot.
Let's hope.
Alright, to that skull.
You are able to make it through this battle then. Would you like to try to sneak past these creatures?
I might as well try.
A 6. Unfortunately, it did not work. We'll have to engage in combat.
Well, what can you do other than fight?
Alright. Now to shuffle your cards and draw them. Alright. Get porcupine, Chad possum, and skunk.
Alright. I would like to use my squirrel to put the skunk in lane 1.
Well, also, goodbye, Carpeng and Gizmat. Thank you for joining us. And have a good night. And then you said your skunk in lane 1? Or...
Yep.
Perfect. Alright. That'll net you 1 bone as well. Is that the end of your turn?
It sure is.
Alright. My turn. Your skunk makes my river otters damage 0. This is effectively a wall now.
Mm-hmm.
And then my river snapper does 1 damage to you. And then I will also be playing a Rattler and another river otter. And that is my turn.
I would like to draw a squirrel.
One squirrel.
And then I will play my porcupine in lane 4. And that will be my turn.
Alright. So you do 1 damage to my river snapper. And then on my turn, I will do 1 damage to you directly from the river otter. And 3 damage to that boulder. Plus 1 damage to your porcupine, although my river snapper will take damage from that too. And that's it for my turn.
I would like to draw from my main deck, please.
Hey, Fire Pillow. Stream's going pretty well. How are you doing?
Hi, Fire Pillow.
Main deck it is. Thank you for the resub, Fire Pillow. Appreciate it.
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, you too, Ender. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ender. I appreciate it. 16 months.
Of course.
It's crazy to think how long ago I started this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So your card was a cockroach. What would you like to do?
I would like to play the Chad Possum in lane 2. And then end my turn.
Alright. So your Chad Possum will buff both of those cards.
Actually, before I end my turn, I would like to... Wait, no, never mind. I was about to make a big mistake.
And your turn then?
That is my turn.
Okay. So the river otters are underwater, so they'll be 2 damage to me directly.
Mm-hmm.
Rattler will die. And 1 damage to river snapper. Thank you for the follow.
See you around, Fire Pillow.
Oh yeah, see you, Fire Pillow. Thank you for joining us. Alright, so then... Alright, I need to change damage. And then... For my turn, my first river otter can't do anything. Second one, unfortunately kills... Your Chad Possum doesn't have any buffs, does it?
It does not have any additional,
Yeah, it's just one, so yeah, it dies. I'm just trying to remember that I'm not forgetting any buffs. I don't think I'm trying to remember which one got buffed at the campfire. That was the Stoat, right?
Yes, it was the Stoat.
Right, okay. Cool. Then I'm not forgetting anything. Alright. Unfortunately, that will remove the damage buff from your other 2 cards.
This is fine.
And then my River Snapper will kill your Porcupine, but take 1 damage in the process. Well, conveniently, there was a bone stuck in the jar full of 2s, so here's your bone for that.
Do I not also get a second bone from Chad Possum?
Oh, right. That one, too. Thanks for reminding me. And then I'll play an opossum there. And then my turn.
I would like to draw from my main deck.
Alright. Slim Jimmy.
My man. Alright. I would like to put Slim Jimmy in lane 2. And that will, of course, be my turn.
Alright. Slim Jimmy does 2 damage directly to me. Just like that time he bit me. And yeah, so then on my turn, he will.
Wait, just a quick question. How is Slim Jimmy actually spelled?
SlimJXMMI, I think.
Okay. I figured I had it spelt wrong on the deck sheet, but I wasn't sure how. Alright.
It's spelled like the raptor from Ray Shremmer.
Okay.
It's named after that, so.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Alright. Sorry for the interruption.
Oh, no worries. Alright, so, on my turn, Slim Jimmy will absorb damage from both of these cards. So basically take 2 damage in the process. And your boulder will take 1 damage. And that's my turn.
Alright. I'd like to draw from my main deck, please.
Alright. Gek. You know him, you love him.
Do love that good old Gek. I'd like to put my Gek down in lane 2.
And that's your turn?
Nope.
Oh.
Wow, Leshy, rather jumping the gun on that one.
My bad.
And speaking
Apologies.
of guns, I'd like to you know, just give that River Snapper a bit of a gift, so to speak.
The River Snapper was eliminated. Using one of your bullets, you have turned it into a pellet. Somehow, it managed to turn into a golden pelt.
That damn snapper must have been panning for gold in the river all that time.
Maybe the prospector was on something. There truly is gold in them cards.
Huh. And with him out of the picture, there's only more for me.
Very
That,
true.
of course, is my turn.
I love how you segued into that.
I saw my opportunity. I had to take it.
Alright, so your Gek does 1 damage directly to me, and Slim Jimmy does 2. So I'll win you the game. Not the whole game, but at least this round.
This battle, yep. Not the war. Yet.
Alright. With that, before we move on to the next space, I would like to take a momentary break, because I need to refill my water, and I also need to figure out where I put my special card box that I'll need for our next encounter. So we'll be taking about a 5-minute break, and when we come back, we'll proceed with the map.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we'll be right back.
So, chat, how are y'all doing? You enjoying the stream so far? Yes? Oh my god, this again. Yes, yes, and yes. This is not the first time I have been asked this question. I know. Oh no. Everybody with an asterisk. The asterisk denoting that it is everyone who is you. Uh, it was in reference to the idea of reading out every word in the English language, I believe. Everybody would enjoy it, but the asterisk, meaning only Galaxy. Yeah. Hmm? I don't know. Someone in the chat asked. So, I heard what you were saying, I think. Unless you were also explaining it, in which case you were not being picked up, no?
It wasn't in chat, it was message.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh my god!
money.
Wow, Leshy, thanks for making me look like I'm deranged.
Not that you are.
The injustice I face in this forest society is too cruel for any one person to withstand.
Alright, sorry for the delay, but we are back. With more Inscryption
Indeed,
IRL.
we are.
Alright. So, I believe we left off on a special, right before a special card space, which
Indeed, we did.
as we found out from that die is a certain someone.
It sure is.
You see a jar dangling from a tree. There appears to be a creature inside the jar. The jar shakes as the creature tries to get out. Do you approach?
Yeah.
You approach the jar. There is indeed a small creature in there. Will you try to release it from the jar?
No. Not yet, at least.
Suddenly, a figure comes out from behind the tree. Hey! Are you looking at my jars?
Indeed I am. It's certainly an
Don't touch them.
eccentric
It's my collection.
Yes, don't worry. I'm well aware.
So sorry. I get a little anxious when it comes to my collection, you know. They are indeed quite the rare cards.
I get that, yeah.
My apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the collector. I collect...
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you as well. I collect rare cards, far and wide. I have the rarest collection in all the land here. Even rarer than the person who owns it. So...
Well, not to toot my own horn, but I'd like to think I have a pretty substantial rare collection myself.
Well, I am indeed interested in collecting rare cards. You know, even though I do have the biggest collection around, there's always room for more. So, would you like to make a trade, perhaps?
Sure, why not?
Alright. Show me what cards you are willing to part with, and
Oh,
I will give you something of equal value, or more.
well, why would you give me something of more value? Not that I wouldn't appreciate it, it's just... Wouldn't that be like you getting the short end of a deal?
Well, value in a card is subjective, and I know what's valuable to you is different than what's valuable to me. You see,
You know what?
I'm not
You make a
interested
very
in
good point, yes.
combat or winning any games. I am just simply interested in the rarity of the card. I don't have no interest in power. But I know a seasoned fighter like yourself probably is interested in very rare and powerful cards. Am I wrong?
You aren't necessarily wrong.
Well then, what rare cards would you like to offer me? Or even common cards? There's room for all cards in my collection.
Well, I don't suppose, I don't suppose you happen to have a jar large enough to, fit, a dragon in it.
Oh, I do indeed. That is quite a rare card. Also, taking off the collector mask for a minute, you may offer up to 5 cards to the collector, and
Okay.
the collector will respond with 1 or more cards, then the trade will be of equal or greater value.
Okay, cool.
And at least to the
Good to know.
collector's eyes, but you usually get a good deal from the collector.
I would also like to offer the corpse maggots, as well as the opossum. And the Bloodhound.
I'll take one more card if you are willing to offer.
Well... I suppose, how about, the Alpha?
Oh, a good card indeed. Well, you are certainly offering some interesting cards. Let me see what I have to offer in return. I think we can strike up a nice deal here.
That is certainly, my hope.
So I saw you had your eye on this creature that I had out here. Is that by chance a creature you may be interested in?
Well, perhaps. I'm more so curious as to what it does.
Well, I suppose I can let you take a look at it just this once. The Rhaenyra, or the Rhaenys Beast. This is truly a wild card. It sort of reminds me of that little amorphous blob that we sometimes see in our decks. Except
the amoeba.
Except this one sometimes can be a little bit more chaotic. Are chaotic cards your type of cup of tea?
They certainly can be.
Well then.
Do you perhaps have, anything else in your collection that you would be willing to trade?
Yes, indeed. I have some other chaotic cards I'm willing to part with. I can offer you Eldritch Butterfly, another chaotic card. It can bring upon chaos or balance depending on its particular mood. And side note, if you do choose that one, I'm gonna need Ender's help with that too, because the sigil had it does different effects depending on the dice roll.
Alright, I need to actually read the sigil description for it. Eldritch Butterfly.
If Eldritch Butterfly doesn't tickle your fancy, then perhaps I can offer this Rhaenyra card with a Blood Moon and Khaleesi.
What is the other card alongside the Blood Moon?
Khaleesi. It is a card that heals herself by 1 every turn up to her maximum health.
And what, pray tell, does the Blood Moon do? Also, how did you manage to keep an entire moon inside of a jar?
Oh, never mind that part. Oh, I believe the Blood Moon has a couple effects. One being reduces cost of cards, blood cost, I believe, by 1. And then I'd have to look up the other effect of that. It did win one of the card contests, so I know that. All cards gain the Worthy Sacrifice sigil. 1 blood cost cards are free, and all of Leshy's cards will get a 2 to 3 attack buff. So
high risk, high reward.
Yes, basically.
Alright. See. Place on the board creates a random effect.
You know what? If you're not a big fan of the Blood Moon, what if I were to offer you a different card in replacement of that one?
I'm interested.
Well then, what if I exchange that with the Griffin? Griffin has the DNA infused DNA sigil. Owner of the sigil gains all the sigils from creatures used to create it. So if you sacrifice a creature, the Griffin will gain its sigil.
And I assume that is only for the battle that
Correct.
it is
Just
used
for the
in.
temporary.
What is its cost?
2 blood. So you probably have to use 1 squirrel to do it and something else.
I'll take the... I'd like to take the first offer of the butterfly and the... What's the wild one called? I can't read the name.
Rhaenys Beast. Or Rhaenyra, for short.
Yes, that.
Rhaenys Beast, it is.
And the
Eldritch Butterfly, of course.
Yes, the Eldritch Butterfly.
You know what? You've made such a good offer, I'll throw in Khaleesi for free.
Well, that's incredibly kind of you.
Indeed, it is. I am a kind fellow, after all. And you know what? I have this larger backpack on me. You look like you could use a bigger one. Would you like to take it off my hands? I have no need for any more. Perfect. Well, I'll leave you with a parting gift then. One of my trusty magnifying glasses. It'll allow you to search through your new, more powerful deck. Only once, though, so use it wisely. Thank you for helping me add to my fine collection.
And thank you for being so willing to part with some of your own.
Oh, indeed. I will miss that rare card that I gave you, but there are rare. If you could possibly, by chance, get me another exclusive cat card, then I will offer you a dervish in reward. I don't know if you've heard of this card, but it is indeed quite powerful.
Hold on a second. Did you say an exclusive cat card?
Correct.
Well, I don't suppose I don't suppose you would be willing to accept JoJo.
Ooh, that is indeed a rare card. Are you sure you'd wish to part with such a powerful card, though?
Leshy, just to make certain, the sigil on JoJo is just like Guardian, right?
Yeah.
What's the cost on her again?
On JoJo, it's 2.
Yes, I am certain.
Well, then, let me just fetch your card really quick. I didn't think I'd be adding such a powerful card to my collection today.
Nor did I.
The cat looks at you with sad eyes. Are you sure you wish to give it up for the dervish?
How about this? I point my gun at the collector.
Whoa. Easy there, pal. What are you trying to do here?
I feel like I've given enough to you already that I have rightfully earned the dervish without having to have to give up good old JoJo here.
Well, you do have some leverage, but I think you forget that I have many creatures at my disposal.
Yes, but let's see.
Here,
Do you
why don't I
think that
give you a more reasonable offer? I'll
Oh.
take your hero instead of JoJo, if you don't want to part with your cat. I do need another rare collection. Unfortunately, the supply of this card recently dwindled, so I haven't been able to replace the one in my collection for a while.
Now you made a decent point about how you have a substantial collection of your own. However, you're forgetting that they're all in jars. Jars which they can't open on their own. Would you really think that you'd be able to open up enough of them to defend you before I pull the trigger?
The collector bites his lip nervously. Well, you may be right about that, but did you know that if I perish, the jars will disappear, and all the creatures will be summoned at once? Are you really ready to take on my entire creature army after killing me?
You know what? I've been told that I have a lot of moxie. So you know what?
You shoot at the collector. He gets hit, but doesn't immediately perish. He stumbles around. You will regret this. I know the doctor.
I regret a lot of things.
You can't kill me. I'll be back. You could take your dervish for now, but I'll be back for revenge. Somehow, your act of intimidation has worked. I just wanted to...
Right between the eyes. All three of them, specifically.
Well, that was a risky play, but it worked in your favor. You got to keep Hero, Jojo, and now you get the dervish. And you didn't even need to use your foresight ability to foresee that outcome.
I know. I mean, he also has a third eye. He should have seen this coming. It's fully on him that he didn't take steps to prevent me from taking my actions that I did.
You got a point there. Well then.
I hold no responsibility for anything that just happened.
Oh yeah, I forgot to... I have to take away one of your bullets for that, though. It did cost you something.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
probably
was
it did
going
prove
to
like a
remind
worthwhile
you.
trade, though. So, oh, and you get another card space too. Fitting, considering you just traded with a bunch of cards. Rhaenyra is supposed to have 2 forms, but unfortunately I can't find her other form. So, lucky you though, because that means you get her more powerful form first.
Oh, nice.
Unless I happen to find her one, then she'll alternate. She has like a sleepy version and then an awake version, but she's been a wildcat today, so she gets only her awake version. I guess it's fitting.
Lovely. Too much energy. One cannot contain the silliness of that cat.
Oh, overview the cards obtained. Okay, so it was.
Also, you still have the mask on.
Oh, thank you. My bad.
Surprisingly, not actually that damaged.
Before I lay out your new card choices, I'm going to show Galaxy what we added to the deck. So there's the Dervish.
Of course, yes.
1, 2, with the Spiral and the Transform sigil. There was the Eldritch Butterfly, which is 1/1, flying and chaos. And then there was Khaleesi, which is a 1/3 with the healing sigil. I don't know what we call it. I think we just call it like healing or something. Yes, she is definitely a silly girl. Rhaenyra, that is. Oh yeah, you got Released Beast. I forgot about that. That's a 2/3. With the you could call that the wild card sigil. That's what we call it, wild card, because that's what she is. She's like, and that's why we made her color with like the Uno colors too.
I'm going to be honest. There are a lot more. There are a fair few more cats than I remember in this game.
Well, we did get 1 cat in the last year, so that is probably why. Rhaenyra. And then some guinea pigs and a ferret. I mean, we didn't get them in last year, but I mean, we have those cards in our deck. Unfortunately, the guinea pigs have passed away. Not
I'm
like
aware,
recently,
yes.
a while ago, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
But they still live on in our hearts and in this game.
In our hearts and in our cards and in the heart of our cards.
That is an amazing quote, and couldn't have said it better myself. All right, so let's give you 3 new cards to choose from. Pronghorn, Black Goat, or Mole.
Ooh, I'm definitely taking that black goat.
Black Goat it is. Alright. So looking at the map, you have a couple choices. You can go the path of many battles to try to get another key, or you can head towards that campfire and head towards the path of the river.
I think I'm going to head to the left.
The left it is.
I would, of course, like to attempt to skip the battle.
Let's give it a shot.
Also, now that I consider it, do we remember how many keys I had?
I'm trying to remember.
I feel like I had like 2 at least. Because I remember I think I had 2 on me and then decided to shoot the lock open.
Let me check your
On a
video really
chest.
quick.
Yes, it says 1, but it also just until now. Just until now, it also said 5 gold. So I don't think
You
it
did
was
have
updated.
one. You did have one. I checked as of the
Oh,
last.
only 1?
Yep. Because you had
Alrighty.
used 1 already on a treasure chest as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think you're right on that.
So, with that in mind, you still want to go left?
Yep.
I will also note that you do not need as many keys anymore for the end of the game, but
Oh,
if you still...
I don't?
No, you don't. At least now that it's been... there have been some changes to that locked area, so...
Okay.
You no longer need to stock up on keys for months at a time to
Okay.
access that area.
Yeah,
So
that's
let
actually
me...
very good to know.
Sorry, I should have probably explained that. So do you still want to go left? No, in light of that.
Let me see here.
That doesn't mean that area isn't dangerous anymore, but it is at least no longer secured with many locks.
I think I'll head to... remind me again. There is no way to get to the chest other than going left now, correct?
Let's take a look. No, you actually could go left there. You could get to the chest going the other way as well.
Okay, in that case, I would like to go to the right.
Yeah, there's actually 2 ways to get there from the right. So, to the campfire space. I guess that was a minor spoiler that you no longer need those keys. But
It's you know, whatever.
Things have changed since Mr. Invisible helped us solve all of our problems.
Let's not forget who helped the Mr. Invisible help solve the problems.
Very true. Very true. This whole community helped us. And this game is a better place, and I think we're finally free from true chaos in here.
I mean, I do have the Eldritch Butterfly, but
Besides
I
that
understand
one.
the point.
But yes. You come across some hungry creatures. They beckon you to bring one of your creatures to the fire. Will you lay a creature by the fire?
The thing is still on the map.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, I do believe I will, put a creature by the fire. I'd like to try and give that good old Gek a bit of a buff.
Sorry, I had to hydrate. It was a request. Here's your Gek. And let's give that a spin. +1 attack. Would you like to leave your Gek by the fire longer?
I'd rather not.
You can use your golden clover here. I will.
Oh, I am allowed to use it to respin?
Yeah.
In that case, I will spin again.
+1 attack, you don't even need to.
Alright.
That was a good gamble.
Thanks for, letting all of us, rest here. It's very much appreciated.
You quickly pack up and leave the creatures as they look like they're rather starving at this point. But your Gek now has 3 attack. Alright. Back to the map. Would you like to approach the strange dock ahead of you? There appears to be a small dinghy and a fisherman sitting near it.
A fisherman?
Or fishmonger, if you will. I'm sorry if I got the appropriate politically correct term wrong.
No, I think I will... I think I will continue to the right, but I will simply wave to the individual who is by the dock as I am passing by.
The individual sees you wave and stands up and calls to you. Hey, do you need a ride?
No thanks. I prefer to take the scenic route around here.
The individual looks disappointed, but resumes fishing.
Maybe some other time.
Alright. You cross the bridge.
Yeah.
The bridge seems rather rickety. Would you still like to continue crossing it?
Yep, I sure would.
The bridge collapses.
Now, Leshy, consider. Could I not re-roll with my golden clover?
You could. Would you like to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Okay. The bridge still collapses.
Fuck!
I have to hydrate as well. It's a very appropriate timing considering you're getting
God damn
drunk.
it. I hate when this happens. I hate swimming. Well, I actually like swimming. It's just, well, eh.
Attempt to fight the stream, or sacrifice one of your creatures to save yourself.
When you say attempt to fight the stream, what does that mean?
You'll attempt to fight the rapid waters and swim to the other side unscathed. But you might not be able to do it without the help of your creatures.
Could I attempt it without risking my creatures?
Yes, you can. Well, if you can either attempt it or you can risk your creature and guarantee it. Like if you risk one of your creatures
or lose a creature.
You'll lose a creature if you do that. If you'll guarantee it, but if you don't, then you'll have to roll a dice, and if you don't get a good roll, then you'll lose a life. And you have to get a really good roll. So.
Well, I suppose. I suppose. I will. Have a creature help me.
Sacrifice a random creature from your deck.
Oh wait, a random creature?
Yes, it'll be a random creature.
Oh, okay.
It can be anything from your deck. So.
I was going to say, if it could just be the bullfrog, then I wouldn't have a guilty conscience. Actually, you make a very good point.
You won't be able to use foresight when you're in the middle of drowning. Sorry, I'm not gonna allow that. Nice try, though. That works when you're like.
My foresight should have told me that the bridge was going to fall.
Well, you didn't ask your third. You didn't ask your third eye, so.
Should have remembered to talk to the eye that is a part of me and ask if the bridge was going to collapse or not.
This seems like a job for Captain Hindsight.
Yeah. Maybe I should have asked the witch if she had a hindsight potion instead. That would have been nice. If I were to lose a life doing this, what, pray tell, or where would I end up afterwards?
'Tis a mystery.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm all about taking risks. I'll try and swim for it.
Alright. You make a desperate swim to the other side of the shore, protecting your creatures all the while. Unfortunately, you rolled a 2, and you flailed around for a little bit, and then just sunk.
Over.
You made another shot at it. You got a little bit further, but unfortunately, you sunk just before reaching the other side of the shore.
Damn.
Suddenly, everything fades to black.
This is fine.
You wake up to the sound of whistling. You hear the babbling of the creek. You wonder, could this be the afterlife? But
Oh, I know for a fact it isn't the afterlife. Been there, done that.
when you open your eyes, you find that you're on the little boat you saw earlier. The fisherman has pulled you out of the depths. You've clearly been through a lot, but you just managed to survive thanks to the fisherman's help.
Phew. Thank you so much for that.
No problem, says the fisherman. I tried to warn you. That path wasn't safe.
Yeah, I should have listened. I appreciate the help, despite, well, me not exactly making the wisest choice, despite your warnings.
Oh, it's okay. Though they really need to fix those bridges. I keep telling them.
Yeah, who even is in charge of infrastructure around here? Like, it seriously feels like the taxes that we pay around here are, like, not actually going to public safety.
Beats me. I'm just a lowly fishmonger.
Hey, don't call yourself lonely. You just saved my life.
I said lowly, not lonely.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I have a wife.
I said don't call yourself lowly.
I
You're
have
more
a wife.
than
I
just
am already
a
taken, man.
fishmonger.
Thank you very much. But I appreciate the offer.
I'm aware of that. Yes, I see the ring and the kingfisher that also happens to have a ring.
Don't you insult my wife. She's a queen fisher.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
You sail down the river with the fishmonger. He drops you off near this mystery space. Will this do for you?
Yes, it will. Thank you again so much.
No problem, kind sir. Normally I charge for these river trek excursions, but I see you're a little bit down on your luck, so this one's on the house.
I can't stress enough how much of a lifesaver you are.
Indeed I am. Just do me a favor and pay it forward, man. And with that,
I will.
the fishmonger is off. Man, I can't believe he married the Kingfisher card. That
Yeah,
wasn't that MLT who gave that to him?
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, damn. I thought that was like a dowry or whatever, like for like the marriage between MLT and the guy who does the fishmonger, but like I guess not.
I guess when
Snooze
he couldn't have
lose.
MLT, he settled for the next best thing.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. MLT, he did kind of just up and disappear. It's reasonable to not expect the fishmonger to simply sit around and wait.
Man, I'll have to tell MLT how much of a heartbreaker he is in that game.
Yeah.
Making all the women and men in my game swoon.
Not all of them.
You got another campfire space. Lucky you.
Oh.
You pass by the hungry creatures.
I would have been a bit too waterlogged to actually see what
Yeah, you were a little too unconscious for your third eye to work. What's what the kids say? Pass the fuck out. That.
I don't know.
All right. Would you like to put one of your creatures near the fire?
I sure would.
Would you like to put your Gek again, or somebody else?
I'll put that Gek by the fire.
Well, I'm gonna do a better spin than that. +2 health. So now it is a 3/3 card. Wait, said one creature. Stay a little bit longer. Your creature may get even stronger.
No thanks. We really just needed to spend a bit of time drying off. I think that's all.
You take your new 3/3 Gek and quickly get out of there before those creatures get any ideas. Probably a good idea considering your bad luck streak for the past couple of minutes.
Yeah.
You
As
rolled
it
a
turns
1
out,
and
you
a 2
know.
and that like one dice rolled together, so like
Yeah, at least all my creatures are still around, you know?
that is true. You did save them all.
One life anyways. Might as well make it count.
What a
But
noble hero
also-
saving all your creatures.
Huh?
No, you're a noble hero for saving all your creatures.
Yeah. Although I think that title would more so go to hero.
True. It's too bad
Let's,
Hero's not here tonight. I finally sent him
Yeah.
the cards that I owed him.
I
winning the
figured
contest.
that's what you meant when you said that the stock has been running low.
Yeah, no, that was solely my fault. I will fully admit to that because I've been just so busy that it's been I need to send Hero his cards for a long time. And yeah, they're finally on their way to him, so good for Ender. But yeah, I have less hero. I still have some hero cards, but less of them now. But I can always make more. They're going to a noble hero, so
This is true.
careful now. He's a hero.
Let's head on to the left.
To the left it is. Oh, and another rickety bridge. This didn't go
damn it!
this didn't go so well last time. You want to take your chances with it again?
Yes.
Alright. Fortunately, you have no problems crossing the bridge this time. And you managed to make your way to the treasure chest without issue. Would you like to use your key on the treasure chest?
Before I do, I'd like to just I'd like to give it a bit of a rattle around. What could be inside?
It does appear. Oh, you would like to use your foresight gift?
Yes, that was
You manage to peer inside the chest. And you see that you'll get the option of 3 gifts. You may get the legendary card gift, the gift of sigils, or the gift of lives. If you open that chest.
The gift of sigils allows me to put any sigil on any card, correct?
Correct. With it has to be a sigil that I actually have, but yes.
Okay. Let me think here. You know what? How about I do the tried and true trick of shooting the lock.
You want to attempt to shoot the lock?
Yep.
It works. You managed to break the lock.
Hell yeah. I'd like to take that good old gift of sigils.
The gift of sigils it is. What sigil would you like to place on what card?
I would like to put the trifurcated strike sigil on my Gek.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well I think I do have that. So I think that is technically a legal move. Barely legal, but I will allow it. Because I technically don't have a damage cap for my cards, which I probably should have, but I don't. So your 3/3 Gek is now a complete powerhouse.
It sure is.
My gosh.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
better
sorry.
hold on to that thing with your life, because that is
I'm laughing like a lunatic right now.
Good thing you didn't sacrifice one of your creatures. Like, what if you lost your deck?
Yeah, exactly. I have so many rare cards.
All right. So
The majority of these creatures are very near and dear to my heart. I couldn't risk them.
evil Kirilla. All right. So it appears we are at that time where we're at a boss fight.
We sure are.
So the question is, shall we do that tonight or save that for the next session?
Oh, I'd be quite happy to do that tonight.
Sure. Would it be okay if we could take a break before we do that?
Of
It
course,
takes
yeah.
some time to set up for a boss fight. But this will be a slightly longer break, maybe 10 minutes. But after we do that, we will end the night with a boss fight. And we'll leave it there for tonight. So yeah, we'll be taking a short break, about 10 minutes. I'll be setting up for the boss fight and refilling my water and everything. And yeah, when we get back, we'll kick it off from there. So I will see you guys momentarily. And once again, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you in a minute.
Yes, Purple. Someone did in fact say Kira. Yes. I do not know which Kira, is being referred to. Whether it be the one from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or the one from Death Note, but yes. Okay. Damn.
Oh damn. I love Bites the Dust.
Also, yes, hi, Purple.
Hey Andrew, what's your opinion on quadrilaterals? Yoshikage Kira and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run.
Quadrilaterals are kinda cool, I guess. Yoshikage Kira, he's certainly a wacky fella. He sure does love cutting off women's hands, and also just vaporizing children. I guess
He
I think
just
that was
wants
the thing he did.
live a normal life, guys. Like this, just he just wants to live a simple life. Like it's you're overcomplicating things for him.
I don't know.
You're
I don't know
harshing his vibe.
if I count him as living a normal life necessarily.
You're harshing his vibe, like.
But I know nothing about Steel Ball Run, so you know. All I know is that like there's something that like there's some shit with bones. I think I don't know.
Yeah, the President of the United States wants Jesus' bones.
Damn. I've always just conflated my knowledge of Steel Ball Run with like the fucking the Hand of Vecna or whatever. Because that's basically the way I imagine it working when it comes to the bones.
What the Leshy, if you are here. Ah, never mind.
Damn, I can't believe Leshy died.
If you die in the Leshy game, you die in the Leshy real life.
Yeah, thankfully I'm not in the Leshy real life, so you know, I don't have anything to worry about.
I don't know. Once you die though, you will be in the Leshy real life. You'll live
Well,
on dinosaurs.
no, I won't. Cause I can't die.
Ah,
This
I
is
said
an
if it's
established piece of lore.
Well, in my fanon AU, you can. So.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Can't argue with you there.
Exactly. I win. Cope.
Remember, I can't wait until I get to do a campaign myself, and then I'll totally demolish all of your records and how good you did.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'd say I'm exactly doing well. I'm simply doing.
Doing what needs to be done.
Yes. In other words, your mother. Shit, where's the fucking soundboard thing? Ah, shit, that's right. I left that server. God damn it. I agree, Purple. Joseph, top tier. Well, It for me. It's a mix between Joseph and Josuke that I love the most.
I'm not the biggest fan of the of Jolene or Jolene or however you,
I haven't finished part 6.
but I love Foo Fighters.
Shout out to FF. They're so cool.
Awesome. I love, what are they, like plankton, or it was it?
Yes, a colony of plankton.
Yeah. Shout out to all my homies who be just like me, a swarm of plankton, piloting a human body. Except I'm not piloting a human body.
Who exactly is Anastasia in Stone Ocean? I cannot for the life of me remember.
Me neither. Is he?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. By the way, did you know that there's a trend where in JoJo where the later in the farther you get in JoJo, the more the men go from hunk to twink on a scale.
Oh yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
And also their man boobs progressively get bigger. That's the second.
And then we get so far down the pipeline that one of the Joestars is a woman. It's crazy how that works, huh?
I mean, it's not like there was the only, I mean, to be fair, the only other Joestar that was a woman was too weak, so all this means is that she's just like better.
You know what? You're right. I kind of forgot about
they
Holly.
both got the stand ability. It was already shown that it doesn't discriminate between gender.
Incredibly based of stands to be like that. Wait, when you say new part, is there like is there a part 9 now to JoJo?
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's done yet.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that part 8 was over.
It's also gonna be the end of the series, I believe.
Oh.
Though I think there might not be I think there might still be some spin-off series, spin-off like manga and stuff.
Well, I gotta say, I don't know jack shit about Dragona or Dragona or however you pronounce it, but what you said, Purple, already incredibly based.
Oh, Rohan's coming? I didn't know that, but
Rohan
that is
like. Did you know that Rohan is in the most parts? Of,
Really?
No, he's tied with one other character.
What about that?
Really? Oh, okay. He is in the most separate mangas.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, not in the anime, but like
there are like 4 different standalone Rohan spin-offs.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I hope they put all of them on Netflix. I might just be convinced to keep Netflix. JoJo is the last thing that's like keeping me from canceling my Netflix subscription. Like,
yeah. Joe.
Like we literally have one of our cats named after it. We can't like give up on JoJo.
Quick
Yeah.
question. How do you upgrade your character's ability?
Oh,
like
in the game.
class abilities.
Yeah, that'll happen automatically after this boss fight, which I am currently setting up. Sorry, I'm back from my break and I am in the middle of setting it up
to upgrade your ability.
Yes. I believe the witch has a potion for it. That you can do it early with.
Probably not me plotting previous things for if I ever get a campaign.
Wow.
Maybe we'll have to do a campaign with you soon, Galaxy. Especially because, I'll tease this a little bit because there's not that as many people here as when we started, but I might be doing a little fun collab with Carpinga's Matt, so...
Oh, what? Oh,
I probably have said too much already, so won't say any more than that. But I'll just say we've been talking. I'll just say that much.
When have you ever said something that is not too much?
I'm not sure.
Since you're keeping Netflix, you know what you should watch? Tim Robinson's I Think You Should Leave.
It's so
I've watched
good.
it already, so you're way ahead of you on that, friend. So.
Oh yeah.
Are they making more of that?
I think so.
Hell yeah.
It hasn't been confirmed, but like there's been some stuff that Tim Robinson himself has said that implies it. It might not be hosted on Netflix though, if Netflix doesn't confirm their hosting.
Alright. Well, whatever.
Oh, another good Netflix one is Kunk on Earth.
Kunk on Earth is amazing. I love that. That is.
And all of the Kunk-ons.
I haven't watched the other ones. I probably should watch the other ones, but I love Kunk on Earth.
Kunk on Britain is the only other one that isn't just like a single video, but you can find like most of the other ones, or at least like a parts of all of them. There are a couple that haven't been posted anywhere except they were aired on BBC, so.
That was an amazing show, though. I even showed that to my parents. It was so good. Alright, I am just about ready. Just trying to make sure I have everything out, and yeah, I think I'm good, so let's get back to it. I think you already know what's coming now. All I have to do is a little... I just have to give the cabin gramophone a swift kick really quick. Just a second.
Yeah, I feel like it'd probably be good to like, you know, like get that thing serviced at some point or something. Like, it does not seem to be the most reliable.
I think I broke it. Uh-oh.
God damn it, Leshy.
Yeah, I was stupid. I really do need to get a new one. I'm so sorry. There we go.
Okay,
Sometimes
cool.
it just needs a couple kicks, you know.
Yeah, one of these days it's going to just fall apart beyond repair, though.
Also, Galaxy, didn't we have a run with you and Tiggy doing the craze like person that we never finished?
No, I think that was Bert. Because I've never, well, no, okay. There was the thing, what you're thinking about is that there was this one stream where I was picked as the representative, where it was Craze Tournament between a person and Twitch chat.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Yeah, we did Crazed Herbert with Twitch chat, and then I think you and Tiggy ended up being like the chat representatives, right?
We were the queen, the rat queen.
Well, I don't know if we ever finished that though. Did we? I don't think we did. We'll have to finish that run.
I don't think we did. I don't know if the other person is still around. I haven't seen them anymore.
We could have other representatives. But, also, I love that, my fiance referenced, Cock on her and start pump up the jam. Like, it would have been funny if we had the cabin gramophone play that, although that probably would have gotten me DMCA'd, so probably good that I didn't do that, but that would have been a fun thought. If you haven't watched it, you won't know what I'm talking about, but...
Well, I suppose it's about time to get things started. Yeah.
Indeed. As you approach the dock, you try to sneak by, but you accidentally kick over a bucket. The figure turns and raises his hook to you. Go fish.
No thanks. I'm more of a fan of poker.
Go fish.
Alright, fine.
Alright, and you have started with Khaleesi, King Charles, and Warren.
Okay, so, what does Khaleesi cost?
Khaleesi costs 4 bones.
And what is Khaleesi's ability?
She heals herself by 1 each turn, so if she's taking damage,
Right.
she'll heal herself at the beginning of the next turn. But only up to her maximum health. She won't, like, add health.
Right. Well, I'd like to play the squirrel in... Well, I'd like to sacrifice the squirrel to put the Warren in lane 4.
Also, I need to check your deck sheet to make sure.
My Warren has the Stinky Sigil.
That's what I thought. I knew it had something. Alright. And which lane you said?
Lane 4.
Lane 4?
And then I would like to put the rabbit that gives me in lane 2.
Yeah, it doesn't give you one. Remember, it's like the special. It works a little bit different.
Right. It's at the start of every turn or whatever, right?
Yeah, every turn it'll keep spawning them.
Okay.
Every turn.
I forgot about that. Well, regardless, I will put King Charles in lane 3. And that shall be my turn.
Alright. And by the way, King Charles also basically acts as a Stinky, so like...
I'm aware of that, yes.
Alright, so...
The Warren already has base power of 1.
Oh, it does?
Does it?
We must have put it... You might have put it by the campfire at some point.
I think I did, yeah.
So then it's 2. Thank you, Galaxy. Appreciate it. So that is 3 damage showing right off the bat. Oh no, I lost the gold. Oh well.
This will be
Alright. So then on my turn, 2 kingfishers come out. And a river otter. And oh, here's my hook. So, my kingfisher does 1 damage. And then this other kingfisher, of course, is affected by the sticky sigil, so will do nothing. So, end of my turn. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I can't. I feel dumb because I'm blanking on the angler's line. It's been so long.
I'd like to draw from my main deck, please.
Oh, also, you don't have the angler mask.
Oh,
Or
thank you. I thought I did.
actually, no, never mind. I would like to draw a squirrel.
And then all the fish are stale, so he's going for Khaleesi.
Wait, going for Khaleesi? What?
I forgot what his line is. King Charles, not Khaleesi, my bad.
So, I think I should only have 1 squirrel, because I think you forgot to take the one that I sacrificed earlier.
Oh, yeah, you're right, my bad.
But I do also get a rabbit.
And you are right about that. I'll put those 2 down here.
And so I would like to put a rabbit in lane 2, and then put a squirrel in lane 1. And that will be my
Fresh
turn.
fish.
Easy choose. Yep.
Easy to thank you for reminding me. I forgot what he says, like, the second part of his line. Like, it was blanking on it. Alright, so...
fish, easy choose.
You do... I think you do enough damage to end the turn anyway. So I do 1,
I
2,
do, yes.
3... The angler angrily raises one of his buckets and throws it towards the battlefield. Go fish.
Why are you telling me to go fish when you're the one who just dumped out the bucket that you have? See, it seems kind of pointless. Counterintuitive.
And then we'll put out 4 chum buckets, and it's your turn.
I'd like to draw from my main deck, please.
Rhaenyra.
What does the sigil on that do again?
It's a wild card, so it basically does. It's the amorphous sigil, but it might have some extra effects sometimes.
me think here. You know what? No, this is fine. I would like to end my turn.
Alright. You hit this big bucket. Oh yeah, you do get a rabbit too. So it's technically a turn. Thank you for reminding me, Galaxy.
Okay, thank you for the reminder.
Where would I be without you, Galaxy? Don't forget to go back to your cage after this. Alright. And you summoned 3 great white sharks. But
Yep.
2 of them get a slight debuff, so that's the positive side.
Nah, it's fine. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I guess it really doesn't, because they are both gonna die anyway. So,
Yeah. I know exactly what I'm doing.
so this Warren will die, this Rabbit will die, and King Charles will die. But you do get 3 bones from that.
Mm-hmm.
Send these cards to the graveyard.
I would like to draw from my main deck, please.
Oh my gosh, you were really lucky with that one, Hero.
Can't that take the stats of a card?
Which one, Hero?
Hero can do that, but also on play, he swaps around any 2 slots of my choice.
Yeah.
So, I would like to play Hero in lane 2.
Don't you have to sacrifice something for Hero or not?
I think he's like a 1 bone cost, isn't he?
Well, I thought because like he has the sacrifice sigil where like, if you sacrifice something for him, or am I getting that wrong?
I don't think that's how it is.
I'm trying to remember. So wait, I know the one sigil is swapping cards. What was the other sigil? Do?
I believe it is, pay 3 scales damage to...
They close the card and transfer it to,
yeah.
Answer.
Yeah, stats and sigils.
Wait, have a sacrifice card or like?
No, you kill a card, like, I believe it's like an activated ability that, like, you can choose to use while Hero is in play.
Oh, so like if you could sacrifice a card for it and then give it the stats and sigils of that card while it's in play? Okay.
Yeah, but,
Alright, so lane 2 you said?
Yep, Hero in lane 2. And I would like to move the Great White that is in the 2nd lane into my lane 3.
You
still
take fish.
Yes, you're the one who was going to take my cards. It's only fair.
Yes, please.
What does, I still can't pronounce the name of the cat.
Renice Beast.
Yeah, what does Renice cost?
She costs 2 blood.
Okay. I'd like to play my rabbit in lane 4. and then sacrifice the squirrel and the rabbit for Renice.
Oh, I think the angler has to choose a card too, doesn't he?
Hmm?
Is it the angler's turn to choose a card too, or is that after one turn? I forgot in the.
I believe he chooses it after one turn, because this is still my first turn after.
No, it's the second turn.
No,
after.
this is the second turn.
Yeah, so...
yeah, he would have selected something, but except for the fact that No, he would have selected the squirrel that I have down initially, I believe.
Yes, but then you put the rabbit down.
The one in play. Right. But yes, I'd like to sacrifice the squirrel and the rabbit for Renice in lane 4.
Fresh fish, easy choose.
So how exactly does the sigil work?
Well, I'm going to roll to see how lucky you're going to get with her sigil.
Alright.
A 3. Unfortunately, we're not very lucky. Rhaenyra became annoying with protective shield.
This is perfectly fine. I'd like to end my turn now, and consequently end the battle.
Alright, yeah, you do.
I believe that will be 2
Enough damage.
overkill.
The fisherman looks angrily at you. You cheap fish. Fish get revenge.
Wait, is the battle not over or something? Huh?
Uh-oh. Looks like the angler isn't accepting defeat yet. I'll have to teach him a lesson, I guess.
Well, I'll draw from my main deck.
Wow.
Yeah, baby, that's what I was hoping for. I'd like to sacrifice what is the
I don't think you need to sacrifice or like Gek is free.
Oh right. No, okay, yeah, never mind then. I'd like to play Gek in lane 3. And then that'll be my turn.
You sure you don't want to play Khaleesi for overkill damage?
Oh, you know what? You make a very good point.
I probably should have told you that, but...
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Now you're definitely going to do it, yeah.
Yep, so that will be... I think you may have given me 2 gold preemptively, since this wasn't...
You still get overkill for that, since that was technically going to be your... But you'll get even more overkill now. So... Alright. Now you get 1, so that you needed 5 to win, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 2 overkill. Or actually another 4 overkill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
oh, yeah.
8, 9,
well, no, the hero gets
4
damage.
overkill.
Yeah, because hero will get damage, yeah, so 4 overkill.
Yeah.
That adds 6 to your total overall.
Alright.
Plot armor. More like Gek armor. Well, congratulations. Your powerhouse Gek has saved the day.
I mean, even if I didn't draw it, I was going to use the good old magnifying glass, so, you know.
Well, you got yourself an item saved.
I sure did.
I think we will call it there for tonight's stream. We'll do the boss rewards next time, just kind of like we started this stream.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
This has been a lot of fun.
It sure has.
I love doing these streams, and I'm so glad we got to fit one in September.
It as well, especially given that, like, it's been such a long time since I've watched anyone else play it. I don't know what's new and what isn't. So, like, yeah.
It's always a mystery in this game. Every game is a unique experience. Well, with that, why don't we find somebody's channel to raid, and then we'll call it a night.
Thank you to everyone in the chat, whether being an active chatter or just lurking, for showing up.
Yes, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
I've seen a lot of recognizable names and a lot of new ones. Y'all are great.
Alright, I think we found a good channel to raid. So, why don't we pay somebody a visit? And we'll call it there for tonight. So, thanks again everybody for coming out. Really appreciate the continued support. And I'm sure we'll get to fit a stream in, hopefully sometime in October. We'll let you know, but yeah, we'll see you at the next session, and I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you once again for joining us. Now let's go make somebody's day better.
Well, that was